Everybody's a critic, man.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earth-shapers have encased it in stone.
It's nice that they went for an accent this time, because in the original, they just had, like, standard... I remember these voices. They just had, like, standard, like, stuck-up snobby girl voice. At least here they actually went for an accent that made sense.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some more satyrs trapped in stone.
And I honestly don't remember the satyrs talking to you at all, just the Fauns. I heard you out there, you big prick. Where are you? That's right. Come on to your games. Fuck you and your beast trees. Yeah, the wildlife in this area, like the flora and fauna, they kind of got mixed together in this area. So like, you just can't trust any of it. That was fucking close. That was brutally close. The trees you can tell because they have the beehives on them. I think there are trees that aren't lethal to you, but you can just tell if they have a beehive, it's gonna be bad for you. So these are the Earth Shapers. There's 2 sections of them here, basically, and you have this section here, and you can't really kill, well, I say that you can't kill them. I'm about to kill this guy, but like, you can't just like charge them or flame them because they're made out of rock. So what you got to do then, oh, that's kind of sad, is headbutt them until they until you bash them into the lava, whatever. You may be able to guess from the pathway that's there, we do get a supercharge at one point. Then you got this prick up here, which sounds like somebody's watching Halloween upstairs. I don't remember how you kill this guy. Like, if you just knock him down. I'm gonna go down here and take care of these guys first. A lot of them are set up so that it's like, oh my god. I feel like they don't move nearly as far as they used to. Like, they used to slide back pretty well. That guy took a lot of fucking hits. Yeah, you can't hit me when you're all the way up there. Boosh. Goodbye. But because yeah, like, you got a supercharged path here. I think there's even, oh shit, what was it? Hang on. Fracture Hills. Is it supercharged? No, it's Scorched. Defeat every Earth Shaper level, which you can't do until you come back to it. So if we go to the guidebook, maybe it was a skill point. Fracture, 3 laps of supercharge. So yeah, there's like this course here that you can go through, and you got to do 3 laps of it, which isn't all that difficult. There's, I think, like 1 point if you like, because if you don't have the if you don't have head bash, there's like 1 point that's kind of annoying. Okay, I need you to thank you, boy. One more time, just so I'm sure that it's it. Because, yeah, oh, fuck. I missed him. There's, like, 1 point, anyway, where you have to have head bash to kill them. It's actually, fucking Christ, it's actually one of the orb quests, I guess you call them. Where if you don't have supercharge, you just can't do it. Or not supercharge, if you don't have head bash, you just can't do it. And I mean, I'm just going to assume that that counts those ones as that. So I can either try and get to the left of him and knock him to the right off into the lava, or I can just push him back off the cliff and go to, like, the long haul over there, which I think is what I'm going to do. Although I guess I can, well, I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. Hey, buddy. Oh, that's bullshit. You know it. Fuck. The charge is really fucking me up here. Come on. Dumbass. I don't know why the charge is just like way touchier to me for some reason. Like every time I start, I have to re-get used to the charge. And I remember being able to like pick up and play like the original Spyros, just like nothing. Like I could pick them up, play them 100%, no issues whatsoever throughout the entire game. And then like I take like a week off of playing this one and I have to relearn how the fucking movement works just because it's like that little bit touchier or something. Now, I don't know about like the regular bushes, like the bushes that are attacking me that try and eat you. They don't seem to be as hidden. I don't know if maybe they're just like activating from further away or something. Because like in the original, you couldn't tell the difference between those ones and the regular ones until they would convert into the ones with eyes and come and eat you. Whereas in this one here, they just seem to see that. I'm assuming they're just activating from further away than they did in the original. And that's why it's maybe like a lot more obvious that they're there. Yeah, okay, no, never mind. You can't, yeah, they're just activated from way further away. Like that there, that tree, or that bush, I guess, not tree, it would not have got me from that far away before. Like, there's just absolutely no way. Oh. So we still have quite a few levels left. So we'll see how long the first two levels. We'll do Fracture Hills and Scorched. We'll do those two first. And then we shall see what the time is. Because, like, there's still, I want to say there's at least 3 levels left, if not 4. I did check right before I started recording. But then, you know, I just, like, kind of forgot. As happens all the time with me. So I don't know, but I know there's definitely too many to finish this world in this game. I don't remember there being like such a drastic difference between World 1 and 2. But then again, I've never had to like split them up before. I've always just like, you know, played the fuck out of it.
It's great to be free. Now there's only one satyr left to rescue.
Yeah. But yeah, like I don't, that's probably just all it is. I see it. It's just like I'm not used to having to like split them up the way I do, so I never realized that there's that many more. There we go. I swear it didn't take me to... I feel like 2 things have changed about that, right? One, I don't get knocked as far back because I remember getting like knocked back and like dazed a bit more. Because like I remember them, like obviously once I'm on these guys, like that's it, that's the end of them. But I remember getting knocked back and like dazed a little bit more and then like sliding backwards. Like humorous backward. Like a humorous slide backwards. Whereas in this one, they're obviously not sliding very far, and I'm not being stunned for like any time whatsoever. Oh, right, that one. That one's a bitch, if I recall. Because like that one there, you have to get like the supercharge and then take like a really weird turn at one point off the course, so that you and then thread the needle through that doorway. Oh, damn. It would be nice if they counted the was that the achievement? That was, yeah, the achievement. Just for killing them. Because like then there's all, yeah, buddy. Because then there's all these guys here, and as you can see, there's like a little bit of a lip, and there's no lava whatsoever in that. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. You're not allowed to go down fucking stairs. They definitely changed that. That is a load of force dookie right there. Bullshit. Hey girl, what's up?
Oh, a dragon! Perhaps you can help. My friend is locked in this room and lost the key. Do you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night?
Break down the door. 4-star difficulty. I feel like that's not quite accurate because fuck you, tree. Because I do believe this is part of the supercharge course, right? Yeah. And obviously you can just, instead of taking the turn to go down that way, you just fucking bash it. So I mean, that's not hard at all. It's not nearly a 4-star difficulty. But the reason I think that it might only be 2... Oh, is that a... It is. It might only be 2 levels in this video is purely because of the 2 levels we're doing. And purely because of, like, the orb challenges involved in them. Because, like, we have one that we can do here and one that we can't. But the one that we can do is super fucking annoying. Like, when I do the cleanup video, once I get head bash, I'm actually going to have to redo the first orb challenge. I think you have to anyway. I'm pretty sure that once you leave the level, to get to the second orb challenge that you need head bash for, you need to redo the first one. I could very well be wrong about that. It wouldn't be the first time, but I mean, whatever. Now then, do I have supercharge active? I hope I have the supercharge activated. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's like right down here, isn't it? Yes, good, I do. Yeah, because see, like, you go down the course and you take a left here, and you can go again. But yeah, you can headbutt these guys with supercharge, but it does not kill them, like, in the slightest. It just knocks them. I want to say it knocks them further away, but that might not be a thing either. Oh, you need to stop. You also, I think, don't need to actually hold charge for it. Like, once you hit the supercharge, I'm pretty sure it just goes. I see the camera is gonna fight me when I'm going through the corridors. That's always, you know, fantastic. When your biggest obstacle is the camera itself. Well, let's see. I'll just walk through it. No, we're good. Maybe if I hold forward. No, okay. Good. That's good, actually. I'm happy about that. All right, let's try this again. Thankfully, they also kept it so that those guys are too slow to actually hit you. Oh, fucking Christ. There's a lot of jumps in it. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the... That was bullshit. It's not the easiest supercharge course to just, like, pick up and go with. You do need to learn the course. Because there's, like... Because... Oh, fucking Christ, Sparks. Would you just eat the butterflies? Thanks. Because there's so many jumps, but it's not like they're spaced enough that you could just be, like... On, like, just, like, jump. 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 You know, and, like... Just like time it out. You do need to know like precisely where to. Oh, nice! I got a 1-up one with that. But yeah, like this orb that we're trying to get right now, busting open that thing. Oh, fucking Christ! Might take a few tries. The next orb we go for might very well take a few tries because it's just a. It's one of those ones where if you get lucky enough, because I remember there being a trick to it, right? Like. It's super annoying. Oh, fucking Christ. But there's a trick you can do with one of the things. I don't remember what. But the thing that worries me is that the Earth Shapers here aren't... They aren't sliding as much as they used to. So that might actually make it harder. In all honesty. That, there. Okay, fuck that up. Go around again. That was pure luck, by the way. That's ridiculous that I actually managed to do that. Oh, fuck. Oh, so close. The charge is... Like, especially now doing the supercharge, the charge is significantly different in this game. Like, I don't know what exactly it is. Like, maybe he just turns sharper. Because that honestly feels a little bit like what's happening is just like... He's turning like significantly more. I don't remember that ever being a thing, game. Come on. Which obviously makes it way harder to do stuff like this. Like I remember going through like those corridors, right? And like he turned basically like the curvature of that corridor there is more or less the curvature of your turn. Like you just went through the corridors just nice, right? Like you turned and you followed the path just right. Whereas in this one here, I keep turning to make the corners, and he like turns like almost 90 degrees sideways inside of them, and it's so fucking hard to correct for that, right? Especially like when you need to time it with a jump. Like, I can tell you right now, this is taking way more tries than it ever took me before. Like, guaranteed. This is taking me more tries than it ever fucking took me before. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going with this. Just kept fucking charging. I didn't want to give it up, but I also didn't know what the fuck to do. Maybe if I switch to D-pad. Like, D-pad works in this game, right? Maybe that'll let me, like... Nope, that didn't fucking help, that's for sure. I know I had control sticks from this game. Guaranteed, 100% that, like, the control sticks were a thing when I played this game. It's like, this game came out with Crash Bandicoot 3, and I know I had control sticks for that as well. Okay. I mean, it does seem to be a little bit easier to control them this way, so hopefully... There we are. Boom! Now if only I can do that 3 more times.
Oh, thank goodness you broke that door down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. I found this fancy orb in here. Please, take it.
I'm not gonna do the skill point, by the way, on camera. I'll do it in between. Because, like, that's just ridiculous. But yeah, like, I'll show you right here, right? Like, boom! Oh, they did move a little bit further back. But, I mean, you still can't do anything with that to kill them, which is
Just
unfortunate.
stand still, he says. I'll turn your boots to gold, he says. Oh, hi, Spyro. You're a sight for sore eyes. I'd appreciate it mightily if you could locate that alchemist. He owes me a favor.
So, I'm going to show you something here, right? Oh, I do need to go and get that other thing. But I'm going to show you something, right? So we leave here, right? We have this one Earth Shaper. Who, you know, I can, like, boom, fuck you, right? And then look, here's the alchemist, right?
I've been experimenting with a new potion. I'd like to try it out, but the Earth Shapers have made going out a bit difficult. Could you kindly offer me an escort? Great! Just keep those Earth Shapers away from me, and I'll take this potion to Hunter.
So, like, you saw how fast we got here, right? Also, 4-star for this, that's bullshit. Where you going, asshole? Where you going? See, he does this bullshit, right? Oh, he's gonna get whacked by that other guy. Nope. 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 Because, yeah, he decides to make this fucking path as, like, fucking roundabout as goddamn possible. Jesus Christ, that was close. Oh, that is the best I've ever done on that. That usually takes me like 3 or 4 attempts to fucking get this asshole over there. It is so annoying, like the route
Man,
he
do my
takes.
feet feel better. Would you look after this for me?
But yeah, now like we can't do the second part with Hunter here until we get head bash.
Come back and
Unfortunately.
meet me here when you've learned how to head bash, and we can kick some Earth Shaper butt together.
And now like that challenge there, it's not horrible. It's not the worst. Anyway, right? Like it'll probably say that it's 5 stars. It's not easy. Like don't get me wrong, it isn't all that easy, but at the same time, it's not nearly as difficult. Because obviously, like you don't need to worry about Hunter. Fucking Christ, Hunter getting whacked. You know, he stays well out of range. It's just one of those ones that also doesn't really make sense about how you fail it. You know, because what he does is you see that he has a bow and arrow there. Is he walks out and he starts shooting the Earth Shapers with bows and arrows, or with his arrows. He doesn't shoot them with the bow. And it knocks them over, and then when he, and then while they're knocked over, you then have to, you then have to run up to them, jump above them, and head bash them. Which isn't, like I said, it isn't bad. Nailed it. That should be... Nope. Alright, Sparks, where are we going? Is that... Oh, right, because we haven't freed the last asshole yet, have we? No, he's still there, right. Forgot about that. Haven't done the talisman thing yet. But it's just like, a couple points from me. He shoots 2 of them really close here. But if they stand up again, then you fail it. And it's one of those things where it's like, well, I mean, just shoot them again. Like, you obviously have the arrows, because if we fail, you restart. But it's one of those things where it's like, oh, if we don't get them all real quick, you know, they'll just make more of themselves.
Now that you have rescued all the Satyrs and Fracture Hills, you ought to explore the temple.
Will do, sir. But yeah, this is one of those levels where, like, it's such a good level. Like, I love this level, right? But just like that one challenge. Like, I love the supercharge around. Like, even if like I fail it a bunch, it's still fun to supercharge around the track. But having to fucking escort that goddamn alchemist, man, is absolutely horrible. At all of them? Yes.
Oh, hi, Dragon Boy. You're probably expecting me to say, "You're my hero. Thanks for saving poor, helpless little me." Sorry, short stuff. I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway, the other fawns wanted me to give you this talisman.
They're not nearly as bitchy as they were in the original. Alright. Time to go to the next level. But I'm gonna go and do the supercharged skill point first. And then once I'm done that, we'll exit the level. So 3 fucking... Oh, God.
Hello, Spyro. My brother Handel and I have been sent here to blow up this castle, but Handel got caught by these evil soldiers, and I'm stuck out here. If you can open the doors that block the way, I can find Handel, and we can complete a super secret spy mission.
The spies, or the children's spies. Yeah? Oh, hang on. Achievement. Don't get hit by Bob. That's gonna be fucking... That's one of those ones where I don't know if it's gonna be hard or not, because you have to not get Scorched all trees. Okay. Because it's one of those things, right, where it's like, technically you have to do it to get the orb, but it's like, do you have to do it on like the first attempt, or like, I don't know, because I think we had another one like that, right, where it's like, oh, don't get hit by something, right, and like I fucked it up. He's using a slingshot? I don't. Yeah, I guess. I thought they used guns in the original, but maybe not. Maybe they took the guns out so that, you know, they're only trying to stab and slingshot the children instead of, yeah, I didn't think so. What is, there's, oh yeah, that's right, there is a, somewhat annoying orb challenge. Once again, with Hunter, as pretty much all of, like, the worst orb challenges in this game involve Hunter in some way. Like, the one for here that involves Hunter is a little annoying. The one that doesn't is fine. I think there's another, I think Supercharge is this one. Thing as well. Wait, maybe not. Maybe it's, ow, fucking camel. Maybe not. Maybe it's, fire. Yeah, maybe it's the fire breath. Maybe. Alright, so here's the Hunter challenge. We may as well fucking get it done now. He only has one here, right? Yeah, good. I don't remember exactly how much money is up here, but gotta be some, right? Yeah. Alright. So yeah, as you might be able to tell that he's holding the barrel and there are monkeys in the trees. You may be able to put two and two together.
From the Avalar Zoo, and I've been sent here to catch them. But they keep throwing coconuts at me, and it hurts. Can you help me out?
Sure.
Great! Just charge the tree before I get hit. I'll be able to catch the monkeys as they fall. Follow me.
Yeah, only 2 stars. I mean, it could be annoying, just because like sometimes it's hard to tell like their pathing, you know, like where they're gonna go isn't always like the best. Like right now, he's walking all the way over here for no penalty. Also, I do believe that if you charge it, yeah, they'll just bounce up. So like you can technically like preemptive it and just like fucking can constantly knock them out of the trees. It is viable, although that seemed really weird, but whatever. 3 left. I see 2. Oh, there's the 3rd one. Yeah. Throwing your shit at me. Where are you going, dude? Boop. Oh, you're so slow, man. I also don't remember the monkeys actually throwing coconuts at you. I remember them like bonking
Thanks for
him
your
on the
help,
head.
Spyro.
But...
Please take this. One of the monkeys had it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I still see that the monkeys were out there, you jackass. You didn't keep them in your barrel very much, or very well. Yeah, okay, that one wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was. That one wasn't, yeah, that was nothing. I still don't remember the monkeys throwing coconuts at you, though, in the original. Like, I realize that's most of the commentary on these is comparing this game to the original, but I mean, it's a remaster of a game that I played like a huge amount of as a kid. I mean, that's gonna be what the commentary is. Fuck you. So the other, I keep saying the other because I only remember the 2 orb challenges. I don't think you can't do it, I think, until you get the well, actually, I don't know if you have to get the talisman, but you have to have all the doors open anyway. And I think there's actually like, oh, there might be just 2. That might be why it's so annoying, because I think there might be like 2 goes of it. Oh. Absolute bullshit. Fuck you. Look, look, if I can fucking charge through and hit like, oh, fucking hell. Go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. Backstabbing motherfucker. But I don't remember those guys hitting me as much. Not the jumpy guys. Those guys usually never fucking hit me. But I was baffled by the other fuckers hitting me. I don't know if like they sped up the projectiles or something. Spyro the Dragon. A game with checkpoints that theoretically doesn't You 2-legged camel. And there we go. That's much better. That is how you fucking do it. Right there. Just clean them up. Be done with them. Ignore them entirely. Pretend like they aren't even an issue because in theory they shouldn't be. I'm so disappointed in myself that I actually died. I never fucking die in Spyro. I will say, the fact that I've died like more than once in this game now leads me to believe that they did make it slightly harder. I don't know, like, I doubt very much harder. Like, I highly doubt very much harder. Oh no, never mind. I remember the 2 orb challenges now. You do the 1 orb challenge and then it sets up the second one, but it's not the same challenge twice. Because every once in a while they'll do that. It'll be like, not necessarily a race, and we may have done one already, I don't remember. But it'll be like, oh, do this, or it's like, all right, and then you do it, and it's like, all right, now do the same thing, but for a longer period of time. It's like, oh, all right, great. Yeah, I feel like we have actually done that before, now that I say it. This is easy. It's nice that they set that up. You know, you gotta have fun every once in a while. Oh look, there's a Gretel. Or Greta, right? It's not Hansel and Gretel, it's Handel and Greta or something. It's like, it's almost them, but not enough. I don't think there is a copyright on Hansel and Gretel though. I feel like they use, or that they get used in enough stuff that there's not a copyright on it. It's just like one of those stories, right? Because I mean, that would be back like I think it maybe like because the original would be like the Brothers Grimm, and I don't think copyright was a thing when they made the story. And then they probably died before copyright was a thing, so I doubt that there's any copyright infringement with Hansel and Gretel. I mean, like I said, I see it used in a lot. Like if you watch the 2 videos we did of the park, there's like a whole section in there where they're telling like pretty much the entirety of the Hansel and Gretel story, if not the entirety of the Hansel and Gretel story. Like, hey, Greta.
Spyro, you make a great secret agent. Now Hansel and I can complete our mission. By the way, you can have this talisman. I stole it when the soldiers weren't looking.
Little thief. Even with the death, this level's actually going pretty quickly. Depending on what the... Oh, but what is the next? I think the next one's the volcano. And the volcano one's... What's good? It's hard because, like, I'm remembering them as being pretty lengthy. But, thankfully, I'm not missing a huge amount of the,
Hey, Spyro, we need those flags to prove our secret mission was successful. But the flag keeper keeps stealing them. If you can knock the flag keeper down, you could bring the flags back. My secret decoder ring says that this power-up thing should help you.
Yeah. 5-star difficulty. What? For shooting the... I guess it's not, like... 5 stars? I'm baffled by that, because it's like... Oh, whoops. Right, look, it's not inverted. It's literally like that. Boom. And the... I do believe the flag is now mine. Maybe it's 5 stars because, like, you have to do it... Oh, no, fuck, that's right. This is why it's annoying.
So, you want that flag, eh, Dragon? Well, 2 can play at this bombing game. Let's go.
Right. 'Cause this is the annoying part. Now I remember how it was. Because I remember, because, like, when I said, oh, it's not actually as bad as I remember. It is. It's entirely as bad as I remember. Because, you have to do this. And the reason it's 5 stars is because you have to do this 3 times. Because, like, I remembered when I said it wasn't that bad, I remembered, oh, wait, you have to shoot the guy off the thing.
Great, but there are still 2 flags out there.
And, it made me think, oh, right, you go along, you shoot him off of the flagpoles, which isn't that hard, and then you go and have him chase you. But no, that is incorrect, obviously. What it is you have to fucking go shoot him off the flagpole, and then he chases you down with bombs, and then you go and shoot him off the next flagpole, and he does the same thing. And there's 3 flagpoles, and each time you do it, it's just a further distance for you to travel. It's so fucking annoying.
Still after my flags, Dragon?
Now, I don't think you have to charge at any point during this. Oh, God. You do have to watch, like, when you go through the doors and that. Like, for these areas here, it's fine. But, like, once he gets into, like, oh, like, the small areas there. Although I do remember having to, like... Actually, I may not have had to. I do recall at some point that, like, I would charge this guy. Because, obviously, he moves back as much as you move forward. And I remember charging him. But I don't remember if that was because, like, it made it easier or just, like, to try and get it done faster, maybe? I'm not sure.
You're so close, Spyro. Just 1 more flag.
I'm also kind of worried that the last flag, I think I can get to it easier. Yeah, from here. What was I about to say? I don't remember. Ah, you frick. Oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know why, but I remember charging a
You
lot.
won't get my last flag so easily, Purple Beast.
Oh, right. No, I'm a little worried because, like, at the end there, would like throw a bomb or two. Also, if he hits you with one bomb, that's it. Like, it's not like he can hit you, but you can survive. It's if he hits you, you're done. I also completely forgot that you can like negate a lot of his shit just by going up the stairs. But I also remember I completely forgot that you could do that. I'm not actually sure if you could do that before. But when he turns the flag in, he would like throw a couple more bombs down at me. And I'm a little worried that those are gonna count as like active. Like I never took damage. But like I said, I don't think that you do take damage from them. I think all it is like if you get smacked by one, that's it. But like he just threw a bomb there and it blew up down there. So like, did that hit? Okay, no.
Great job, Agent Spyro. How can we repay you for your efforts? How about this orb that I found in the sand?
Hey, another orb. That is all the orbs in here, right? Hey, all orbs, so that's 100%. I already got the talisman. Alright, you know what? Let's check the achievements, because the achievement... Oh, wait. That's right. Never explained, by the way, as you can tell. Because, I mean, why would they? Fracture Hills, Magma Cone, Shady Oasis. Okay, so we still have Magma Cone, Shady Oasis, and Gulp. I remember Magma Cone taking a while. Shady Oasis. Oh, that one could be a little bit of a bitch. So, yeah, I'm not gonna steal a popcorn crystal from... Yeah, okay, yeah, definitely. I remember what that is now. So we'll just do these two missions for this one. Apparently I could have saved one of those, because I think there was the one video, right, where we did 3 levels and then a speedway. I could have saved the speedway for this, but oh well. We'll just do these 2 levels for this one, because the next 2 levels I think are going to be a little too long to throw them into this video. I could be wrong, because a couple of these levels I thought were going to take longer didn't, but, you know, what can you do? So yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week with the end of Autumn Plains.